I'm Professor Prasun Nandan from the Department of Chemical Sciences, IISc Kolkata. I joined IISc Kolkata during January 2010 as an assistant professor and then rose to associate professor and finally to full professor in 2019. I have been quite instrumental towards formulating the academic curriculum at IISc Kolkata as the chairman of the undergraduate academic committee. I have taught both say the theory as well as the laboratory courses, and currently I am teaching general physical chemistry for the first year BSMS students, and the batch strength is say about 330. And in this particular course, I teach say how the molecules are actually associated to form different states of the matter. So what are the mechanisms of the chemical reaction, how fast it is, so on and so forth. In the other semester, I teach advanced spectroscopy, where I teach how to measure the temperature of a distant star or how to measure the temperature of a tiny cell, among many other things. And this is a course that I have formulated, and this is a highly sought after course at IISc Kolkata. And although it is not a mandatory course, say students from different disciplines do take this course quite regularly. And once the number of the students actually crossed 100 at the fourth year level, which is quite rare at IISc Kolkata. Students like the way I teach, and I have received director's commendation letter every year of my stay at IISc Kolkata. And this is based on the feedback given by the students. And once I have received a very good feedback score of 4 out of 4. At the time of joining IISc Kolkata, I went to meet a revered monk in the Ramakrishna Mission, and he told that you have achieved so many accolades. Now it's your turn to give it back to the society. And I follow that quite sincerely. I do teach very sincerely, and I do say the science outreach quite regularly. As the Institute Outreach Committee Chairman, I introduce the teaching of not so privileged local students under the name of Ek Pehal, and that still runs quite successfully. I also deliver popular science lectures in universities, colleges, and schools. And I do organize science workshops for the university and college students. And once I did the science workshop for the school students under the aegis of Royal Society of Chemistry. So the overall enthusiasm that I observe among the students actually drives me forward. Following the footsteps of Professor J.C. Bose and Professor C.V. Raman, I have built quite sophisticated, complicated instruments at IISc Kolkata. And students at the master's level as well as the PhD level do get trained in these sophisticated instruments, and they do their innovative research using these instruments. From the research-based science lectures point of view, I have delivered science lectures in different countries, say multiple countries in Europe, Australia, China, Taiwan, and in my own country, India. And say following Vivekananda's philosophy of holistic education, I believe say physical exercise is an integral part of education. And when I was the faculty in charge of sports, I have created nearly all sports facility at IISc Kolkata, which students use quite significantly. Thus, I believe I have contributed to different pillars of education towards helping the students for a holistic education.